هسا القضية انتقلت هان صارت بدنا نسأل الناس. هي بقدر احكي معها؟ قابل الشهود في المطعم.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's all.
Oh dear.
طلع على الأرض.
Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI.
يب.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
يا حلو.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
يا زلمة هذا
Oh,
ممثل.
it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
مش هذا ممثل؟
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
اوكي عندنا
Believe that
إيه.
still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
On Ed, have some pie.
هسا هذول كلهم مشتبه فيهم؟
Mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Excuse me.
But it's...
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy and he's Ed.
هذول هذول اللي هربوا أول إشي.
So are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
حلو.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out.
ها؟
The thing was
ليش بتطبطب عليه ولا برعة؟
terrifying.
FBI open up.
That's all.
خذوه على سجن، هات يعترف على السريع. حلو.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
نفتح حالة جديدة. لا مو حالة جديدة، خلينا نحط الصورة تحت الصندوق.
That's not right.
موضوع مو فيكتيم كيلر. شكت فيهم انهم مو
We're
كيلرز.
dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
كات جول ثاني. طب ما هي سمبل مكتوب. طب مش هي علامة إلهم؟ ليه مو ظابطة؟
Think. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
قالت لك ببيعها بسوي لي هذا مبلغ محترم.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful
شو صار
thing
لبنتها؟
happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No.
حلو.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
طب حكي معها كيف عرفت عندي بنت روز؟ هيو.
So Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
طيب نروح على المشرحة. تعالي يلا
All
امشي.
set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
اوه 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 شايفين العلامة بتاعتهم.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready.
شكله روز تشتغل معهم بالعكل.
In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to
Oh.
take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
دخلنا المشرحة.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
يا ساتر.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
الله ايش سوين بصدره.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
There's writing on here.
في شيء مكتوب على
Can't
قلبه.
make it out.
Writing.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. No.
استنى شوي. cause of death اللي خلاه يموت. اتوقع هاي. يب والجر. يوو يا عفوك طلعوا اجره يا اخوان. مورمه.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
حاطين شي بصدره معقول؟
That's it.
في اشي عنا هان؟ لا. كنترول. شو هاي، خريطة ورقة؟
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
رسالة.
Nightingale hunted Saga.
رسالة.
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
ولك شو هذا؟ مزعهم.
Didn't see her. Could not
معقول
see
بتحلم؟
bright light.
I'll make you pay.
هددها.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
طب اظن يعني بالضوء. تعال تعال هين تعال. يمه رب الكعبة رجفت. يمه السمع ضياع.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
شكيته.
Vanished.
نهاية الفريق. هو ظل في فريق اصلا؟ هاي فريق موجود.
Have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on?
شي ترى اخوي مبين.
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
طيب قبل كل شيء نروح على السرعة يا اخوان لانه ضاع يمي. يلا يا حرام هاي ما قتلها. اقدر الوتها. حلو.
It's not opening.
كيسي صح.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
شو هاي؟ حلو.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on them.
هاي أخذناها.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
I can't force it open.
في طريق من هون؟ معقول هذا انفولد؟ اتوقع هاي هان. هان حلو. هسه هذا الورع وين هاد؟ استنى اشوف.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
والله جدا معقدة. هاي تم حل القضية. طيب اوكي هسه يا عزيزي.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
نرجع البحيرة.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also.
اوه هذا نفسه اللي بدي اساعده؟ وين الطريق؟
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
نرجع البحيرة. بدي ارجع البحيرة. ما بقدر.
The lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
بس شفت علامة هان يا اخوان، شايفينها؟ في علامة إلهم للطائفيين هذول هي. أقدر أوصلها؟
I need bolt cutters.
حلو. طيب بنرجع للمدينة مشيكة بعدين. حاسة ملان الغاز هان. أتوقع نصهم معهم مشاركين بالجريمة.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case.
أسامة برجع فين أرجع؟
Murder case, Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job, It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
اخوان المحقق مهين شغله، شو هذا؟ والله صعب شغله. يعني كل شيء بيعتمد عليه في القضية، كل شيء. يعرف مين القاتل، مين المشارك، وين الجريمة، وش صار. يعني وجعت راس. اضرب لي حلو. نروح على البحيرة.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
صباح الورد.
To see the clues. To solve the case.
أهلا عليك يا حبيبي خالد، أهلا وسهلا.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
ليش بيصلح هذا؟
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not run through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland.
شو هذا الشاشة؟
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
من اللعبة. خفت والله عبالي من الشاشة قلت الو.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Our crime scene's drowning.
I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
يعني نمشي ورا الرمز.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
طيب خلينا نروح على البحيرة، بس خلينا نفتح الخريطة. وين البحيرة؟
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
هي ما كانت موجودة قبل. يا حبيبي غابة وضباب وليل كملت.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
يمين على الذياك. الو.
Presence. Nightingale isn't far.
بلشنا يا معلم. اور دير بالكم احتمال في بخرة واحدة يا اخوان. استعدوا. استعد اضرب. ولك بيخليك على غفلة المشكلة. ما يخوفني ما يخوف كلبي. اعطوني المسدس شكله فيه بالكنادر انا. يما اخرج.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
يلا استعدوا خرفينك زي الربع.
Okay. I trust the pages to lead
اتحدى
me
اذا
to
ما
the
في
overlap.
نقزه. طول لي بالك.
I know Nightingale is somewhere.
عفوك النقزه اللي نكزوني اياها.
Was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is ladle?
اعطون تلفزيون.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears
هذا اللي
that
سمعنا
I'm
عند
lost in the
الشرطة.
woods.
تسجيل.
Only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide?
هذا اسمه اولو
Brothers Adventure Tours.
وسكله.
Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's
لما
right.
تجيب اعلان باب الشرجي.
Voted best coffee roaster
لما تشتري اعلان على قد مصاريك.
magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime.
حلو.
You'll know. I've
سر انت وياه بلا ورع. هه يا اخوان والله شفت اشي بيتحرك. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. استنى شوي هذا وين راح؟ يا اخوان الاثار بتختفي. اوكي هذا مو ذا فيكتيم.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
نروح على بيت ال
Is the key.
لايف
Stay
ذس.
safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
معقول؟
I need to find the witch's hut.
معقول في شي مخفي قدامي بس بالضوء بطلعه؟ طيب انت بدك نروح وين؟ عند الساحرة. كوخ الساحرة لعبتي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
This is the witch's hut.
سمعتوه؟ في واحد جوا. اخرج عليك اللعنة. يا اخوان هم بيختفوا.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Okay, I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
حلو. اتبعه ولا زي ما مش شايف اشي. زي ما هو متبعني مو انا متبعه. اطفي الضوء. اخرج ايها الزنديق. تمام. ارجع للكوخ. اوكي حلو.
Another page.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. Witch's ladle, towering over Saga. Witch's ladle, towering over Saga.
والله استمتع اللعبة.
Her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
اسمع كله طقوسة بس بين الحكي.
This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
يا ساتر.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
القلب اختفى لما تحول.
He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store.
شفتوا وين؟ ممتاز. عرفنا وين القلب. اصرف لي حلو.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
يما الدنيا ليل، طول لي بالك. يا اخوان فيش زر على السريع بس على الخريطة بدل ما اروح اوقف جنبها. ولك عاش ابو الموج، ولك شو هذا يا عراق؟ ولك سيد المحققين، ولك عاش. حلو. نروح هان. دغري وعلى اليمين. شكله في حدا جوا. سامعين صوت الكزازة بتكسر؟ عفوك. والله في نقزة صح؟ في نقزة صح؟ في نقزة؟ في نقزة صح؟ مش حد. في واحد جوا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. نعال ابو شكلك يا ورع يلي ما بتستحى دمك. ولك شو هذا يا عراق؟ ولك استهدي بالله. اقعد. ولك شو هذا؟ يعني نكسين ورا بعض معقول؟ تحقق من السيدة فورتونا عند الطاولة. حلو.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
ممتاز.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
مع الوضع بلش يزداد سوء.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
طيب حبة حبة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنو هذا؟ أنو هذا يا اخوان؟ هذا هو نفسه اللي طخيت عليه؟ في شوتجن جوا طولي بالك. تحقق من السيدة عند الطاولة. شو الأرقام؟ اوكي ارقام حلو مش رموز. أنا واحد فيهم. سبعة اثنين ثلاث صح؟ 705. راح اجرب اول واحد. اوكي اول واحد غلط. 705 غلط. 717 غلط. 713 غلط. انا واحد فيهم ضحكوا علينا. في واحد هان. لا شوي. سبعة صفر خمسة. ما جربت انا 705. ولا من تحت؟ طب انو يا بيبو؟
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
اللوتو؟ وين اللوتو؟ استنى طولي بالك.
I don't think this is relevant.
طب وين ورقة اللوتو؟ اصلا ما بعرف شكلها كيف. لوتو واشنطن 4505. شو هاي؟ على اي اساس 7؟ سنة 4 5 0 5 1 3 4 ثواني. يعني انت طلعت الارقام الزيادة في الورقة اللي هي 7 4 5 صح؟ هيك انه حطيت لي 4 5 0 5 1 3 2 2 2 3 3 9 تمام. هان في 45 وفي 7 زيادة. اها اوكي كفو. هسه بطلع غلط صبتك اللي بعدها. ثواني اشوف. 7 5 4 5 ولا 5 4 غلط. سلم علي. صب لنا عرق سوس. 700 الباسورد. الله اعلم كيف. صب للمتابعين ضياع. غلط يا شباب. 3 7 حزر فزر. برضو غلط. 2 1 2 معكون نحذر بعض يا اخوان. برضو غلط. 7 3 9 كفو عليك. بس كيف الله اعلم. حلو. انا مشكلتي فضولي والله، بس هسه اشوف كيف. 7 3 9 انت قلت صح؟ انت قلت ما اقدر هسه نعالج ذاك.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back. Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Sounds literary, but what does it mean? Found the heart in the fridge, just like the page said I would.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
حلو. وين نروح هسه؟ ضع القلب في لافتة الساحرة. يا ساتر الرعب هسه. شباب وين اطخ عليهم؟ بحسهم ما بيموتوا. في اماكن معينة ولك وين رايح؟ ولك بال86 وين رايح؟ الله يستر. بسم الله الرحمن. استهدي بالله انت وياه ولك ورع. لك يي سا ولك طول بالك بس ريلود. يعني اذا بدنا كل واحد 20 طلقه يعني رواك الوضع، اصرف لي حلو. يا اخوان النظام حاسه زي لعبه كله معي ريزيدنت ايفل، ولا نظام الانفنتوري والحبشكلات.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart witch. Show me the terror.
ما احنا مرعوبين خلقه. هي صارت في مدخل هان. لا هاي هاي رواق حلو.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me?
شباب لازم نلوت
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around?
استنى شوي انا قاعد بلف حوالين حالي يا الو.
This place is looping. Like a nightmare. Need to find Nightingale.
العندليب هو نفسه آلن ويك.
He's here. Nightingale.
بدأت تروي العندليب.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
الله الله يا اخي شوف معنا الاشكال. مين ها؟ ليش ما اقدر اخذها؟ احس عالمين متداخلات في بعض يا اخوان. ولك استهدي بالله. ارفع اضرب. ضعيف. لك شو هذا؟ ايوه من اول 50 60 طلقه. رجع اخو تعال اضرب. وين دمي راح؟ كيف هيل يا اخوان؟ شباب كيف هيل؟ تايمينج والله يا اخوان. بدي هيل بدي هيل. فلك استسلم ايها الزنضيط. اختفى. كيف هيل؟ انفنتوري. حلو. مات ولا بين الحكي؟ ولك موت يا عراق موت. 30 طلقة خلصنا عشي فاضي. شو الوضع؟ طول لي بالك. شو وضع الشوت جن؟ تعال انزل نزلت شو اخوان والله سويت شو صار؟ يا زلمه ذبحني من القتل. اسمع فل اسمع هسه راح يصير معها مرض نفسي 100% يعني. ده عن جد هذا الشيء واقعي، مرض نفسي 100% بصير لها.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
الله يسامحك سلايفر.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
حيو يعني انا طول الوقت بدور على العندليب، هو هذا نفسه آلن ويك. طيب يعني انا حررته من هذا الضخم ولا ايش؟ ما فهمت.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
دايم والله نايس قصة حرفيا.